Hey y'all, I know I look like crap. Deal with it. Pardon my readers. See if I can get through this without crying. We got back Tuesday. We left Houston straight out of the doctor's office at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Got home about 4. The news was not good. He has more nodules on top of the original nodules in the dura, one of which is on the brainstem. There's not a whole lot they can do. They're looking at all options and experimentals and everything. He's done Keytruda. That did nothing for him except make him a little more uncomfortable. He will continue to get weaker, obviously. There's only one outcome. There is no cure. He will not survive this. Trying to think of information I can give you rather than dwelling on the hardship part of it. He has what function he had gained in his legs is gone. You know when a person in a wheelchair lifts themselves up with their hands? That's called dipping. His ability to do that has gotten less and less. He's weak in the arms, in the shoulders, in the elbows, the upper body is losing strength. I actually had to catch him getting in my vehicle and lift him in. I didn't know I could pick him up, but apparently I can pick up somebody who weighs the same as I am. Well, not completely pick him up, like, cradle him in my arms, but I did pretty much grab him from falling out of the car and pick him up and put him in the car the rest of the way with his assistance. Yeah, bad. Believe me, I'm paying the price for that. Yeah. Left calf muscles tight as a drum, regardless of how much I massage it. Noisemakers are coming. I feel like I tore something in my in my right knee, and my back is tweaked. But it'll be alright. In time, it'll ease up. Tension will go out. Sorry, I'm shaky. I'm moving the camera around. They didn't give us a time frame, but we talked about it and he agrees, as much as he doesn't like to agree. 2 months. We're shooting for his birthday, which is in August. If you gotta shoot for it, you might as well shoot for what you want. But we'll see. I just hope it's not on Brandon's birthday, which is in July. Because that's one way to ruin a birthday. Anyway, they didn't give us a date or anything. His platelets are dropping. They don't know why. They did a bone marrow biopsy and bone biopsy at the same time. They're testing all that. We still haven't got the results back, and they tested that on last Wednesday, so that's been a week now. But once we got down to MDA, they wanted additional tests done on the biopsy. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone. I had to get rid of it. So Dr. Ravi down there in the sarcoma department contacted the blood guy here and said, hey, put these stains on it. We want to see what they say. And anyway, they're working together. MDA sarcoma department is working together with Texas Oncology sarcoma department here. Dr. Mennel, wonderful guy. And his assistant, Gracie. They're doing what they can to try and research everything. I threw out something. They said maybe, but probably not. It's something called histotripsy. It's a new treatment that's very successful. Comes out of the University of Michigan, and it deals with ultrasounds, basically blowing apart, eating away tumors, mostly in livers, but it probably can be used elsewhere. And once it starts eating it away, it continues to eat it away even after you stop using the ultrasound. And the tumor never comes back. It's had 3 human trials and all of them have been successful. But they're leery about doing anything on the brainstem, which I can understand. Ravi wanted to impress upon us that any treatments going forward hold a high risk of death. Anything. Ravi's worried that the bone marrow platelet issue is because of chemo, that it has basically killed his bone marrow. Platelets dropped 1,000 in 2 days. It's been 2 days since then, so it's probably 1,000 less. Although bruises on him that he has put on himself, it's a point of contention between us, appear to be healing. He was bleeding when he went to potty. He's not doing that anymore. Signs are pointing to he's on the upswing of platelets, but we haven't had any blood tests in 2 days. So, who knows? If I could think of any more information, I'm trying to put as much information out there for others, as well as inform everybody. Because who knows? This could help somebody in the future. And I mean, thinking about if he had gotten the proper care at the beginning, when he was initially having the back pain, would we still be right where we are right now? Or would there have been success? Because, I mean, the initial chemo did knock out the tumor that he had. Had he had adequate diagnosis at the beginning, could he still be walking and cancer-free? It's a what if. And it's not something we had any control over, and no one thinks about getting a cancer screen when they have a basic ache in their back. Especially when you go to the ER about it and they say, oh, it's just sciatica, and blow you off. Not everything is the simple answer. You need to look and make sure that's what that is. Even an ER doctor can mess up. So anyway, that's your update for today. I did this without crying, knowing we are coming to the end, unless God pulls a miracle out of his pocket. And he could. It could happen. But we're going to prepare for the worst. We've already got things in the works for services. We're trying to contact people about being coffin bearers. We've already picked out stuff and bought a plot, and we're all 3 going to be buried there together. We're all going green because that's what I want. And they all like, well, I don't care. Okay, well then we'll all go green. Yeah. We're going to be not far from Mama. Up 3 rows and over 24. At Greenwood in Fort Worth. It's really pretty there if you ever get a chance. If you ever wonder why are you going all the way to Fort Worth, go look at the place. It is gorgeous there. So, anyway. But the actual service will be in our home church, in Sean's home church. He's been going there since he was little bitty and could barely walk, you know. It's his home church. He sang in the choir there. He would still sing in the choir there if, A, they had a choir, thanks COVID, and if he could get up the steps into the choir area. But they don't do choir right now anyway. I think that's pretty much all I have to tell you. Dad's doing alright. He swears he's dying, but damn it, he better not. I'm having a hard enough time coping with the loss of brother-in-law Wayne, mother, sister, and the imminent loss of my son. One of my sons. Still got my Brandon. He's doing okay. Better than me, I think. He may be holding it all in, though. That's something he gets from me. He likes to hold shit in. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I'm trying to curb that. Anyway, if we hear anything new, I'll let y'all know. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.